Buying a luxury car like the MG Hector is a big bucket list check for the most of us. Now, while various exchange offers and finance schemes make it easier to buy it, the real cost comes in after the purchase. What we're talking about is the cost of ownership. So we've had the MG Hector as our long term for a while now, and it's due for service. So what we're going to do is find the nearest MG service center and take it for service. But while we do that, we're also going to find out what it costs to own an MG Hector. So let's go. Much. Alright, now that our Hector is being worked upon, let's catch up with one of the service advisors and check the service costs, the prices of spare parts that are commonly used and not so commonly used, and their availability. Alright Abdul, tell me what the first service costs of an MG Hector are like.
So I just want to know, the first servicing will be totally free of cost for you. There will be no costing for the first servicing for the car. A thorough inspections for the car, a general checkups for the car, including levels of the engine oils, brake fluids, coolant level, a battery inspections for the car. Overall, all have to be done in the first servicing. This all includes in the first servicing, and this will be totally free of cost for you. There will be no costing for this, for the first servicing for your car.
And then the second service, when you come to second service, that's free as well.
Same thing has to be repeated in the second servicing. Second service is going again to be free for you. There will be no charges, no costing for you. Everything will be free of cost for you. Totally
and that
free.
is at around 5,000 kilometers?
Exactly, it will be on 5,000 kilometer or 6 months from the date of of purchase for you.
Okay. Thank you, Abdul. Thank you so much for giving us that insight.
Thank you, sir.
Now coming to the third service, this again will be free of cost if you have purchased the MG Protect plans. But even if you haven't, it's just about 3,000 rupees including taxes for the petrol and 5,500 rupees including taxes for the diesel. And this is at 10,000 kilometers or 1 year from the date of purchase. Now this is just very good value considering the MG is a proper luxury SUV. We also check the prices of parts, some common and not so common. Brake pads, which see a high wear in our traffic conditions, are a common replacement part, and the front brake pads for the Hector, which have an average life of 30,000 plus kilometers, cost just rupees 4,030 rupees. Parts like the front bumper, which are the most vulnerable in our land of crazy drivers, are the most replaced body part and cost just rupees 4,149 for the front and 6,991 rupees for the upper and lower parts of the rear bumper minus the painting. Now let's take a look at the not so common parts. Brake rotors or discs, which in the Hector, if used right, last a very long time and cost just rupees 3,652 rupees for the front and 5,437 rupees for the rear, and frankly that's not bad at all. What is clear here is that not only does one find longevity here, but the part being affordable is a huge plus when it comes to ownership costs. What makes it even better are the service packages that bring the cost down even further. Now we know it's affordable, but what is the experience of owning an MG like? So what we're going to do to find that is talk to a few customers and see what they have to say. Hi, can we steal you for a minute?
Oh yes, please.
Thank you. So Darshan, what has your experience with MG been like?
Well, the experience has been great. I've been driving this car since I think last year. It's been 1 year almost. I've been having big cars throughout my life, as in I have an Innova, I have an XUV, but the build quality and the quality of the car that I get with owning a MG Hector is something else. And I've been to many locations. I've been outside of the state. I've been to Lonavala, Mahabaleshwar, been to Goa. The driving experience has been great. Well, apart from that, I would like to talk about the showrooms as well. I've not seen better built showrooms in Mumbai.
Right.
For any other brands, but kudos to MG. Done a great job. This is an amazing showroom, and overall my experience has been fantastic.
So, what about the service experience? How do you think the service is for MG?
Well, as far as service is concerned, I've not been paying any money as of now. I've already done 3 services and it has all been free. As far as the coordination is concerned, yes, it has been a cakewalk, I would say.
So, what do you expect more from MG now?
Well, I guess little more showrooms, little more segments, more cars, maybe a hatchback here and there, maybe a sedan, or a full-size SUV is what I'm looking forward to.
Perfect. I hope MG is listening and we get more cars soon. Thank you so much, Darshan. Thanks
Thank you.
for your
Yes,
time.
please.
That was quite an insight that we got talking to the service advisors and to the customers about what the ownership costs of an MG Hector are like. And frankly, we were very impressed with the kind of information that we got. This clearly indicates that owning a premium vehicle does not necessarily mean premium ownership cost as well. The happy customer experiences and the affordable ownership are further testimony to MG's commitment towards the Indian market.